Hello everybody, Orca79 here, and welcome back to the next episode in the part-time to big-time save. Let's start as usual with what's happened in the offline games and a bit of housekeeping. I think it was a Sunderland game, wasn't it? I think we got beat 3-2, maybe that was the last one. So looks like we drew 2-2 with Doncaster. Jack Vale and Hayden Carter scoring the goals, and then we conceded 2 in the second half. So a bit disappointed to go 2-0 up and draw, but these things happen. And then we drew 1-0 with Crewe. McAnuff scored after we, it was a poor game really, after we went behind. We were struggling for fitness, something chronic, so it really was kind of anyone who was fit was getting a game. Then we beat Walsall 3-2. Twine, Carter and Iroga Bunam went 3-0 up, and they scored 2 late goals to make it slightly interesting, but we were the better side there. Then we beat Luton 2-0. Vale with 2 goals there for quite a comfortable win when we were really struggling for fitness there. We still managed to pull that one off, so that was good. Then we drew 0-0 in a boring, terrible game with Charlton. We had a goal disallowed, they had a goal disallowed, both offside. We were the better side, but yeah, there was not much went on there. Then we beat Portsmouth in a great game away at Portsmouth. Rodell Richards with his first goal for some time. He managed to get on the score sheet. And then with a completely changed side really, in the Pointless Johns Trophy, Mr Gav Moo managing to get a game there with 7.2 rating. We beat the Wolves under-23 side 2-0. Scott Twine and a Manquar there with the goals. We've done a little bit of transfer business. We've managed to get Omari Hutchinson in on loan from my feeder club, Arsenal. He's come in and has been fantastic. He's playing in Scott Twine's position at the moment, a little bit of rotation, but I mean he's worth kind of 15 million, this fella. He really is a coup for us, and he's performed well. We did lose our centre-back that we had on loan from Dundee. The Dundee manager wasn't happy that I was constantly, was it Nielsen I think? Was constantly playing him out of position, so when the transfer window opened again he recalled him, which is, I've never seen that happen to me before. Usually they just say he's playing anyway, and they say fair enough, no worries. But yeah, this time they recalled him, so I think I've got a bid in for maybe a couple of plays just to give us a little bit more cover over the obviously the second half of the season. So this is the side we're going into for the Cup. Is it the third round of the FA Cup, Cardiff? So we've got Jarosh has actually agreed to transfer away from the club. He's going back home to his native Czech. So that was disappointing. Only a new keeper at the end of the season, but you know, I should be able to find one. We've got Jarosh in the nets, Odebajo, Carter, Wilkie and Samuels in defence. Smith, Perkins and Kane in midfield. Hutchinson behind Vale and Richards. Everyone else seems to be fully fit. Let's actually just bring on Iroga Banam on the bench there. Okay, so there we go. Let's submit that team and see if we can progress into the 4th round of the FA Cup, which would be lovely. So here we go. We are at home. I think Cardiff were. Is it easy enough? We just pause it and how were they in the league? They're 9th in the Championship, so I think they have dropped a couple of places, but they are there or thereabouts. So they're in the promotion playoff hunt. So we'll see how we get on. Should be a good game for us. Good test. Not much happened so far, and Cardiff appear to have the better of it, but we've got a chance, and Matt Smith has bulleted a header off the post, and he's delighted with that header. Not got a great angle for the replay, but the keeper was in no man's land really, and Smith has managed to nod it past him, and we are 1-0 up. So this is probably our first choice side that's out here. So if we can keep this fit wherever possible, this will be how we'll hopefully... Oh, we've conceded. Hopefully I will attack the rest of the season. Horgahide. It's an interesting name. It's a near post flick on the guy on the... I'm not sure what that defender was doing. Who was it? Can I see? Oh no, I can't see. Not sure what he was doing really. He's meant to be at the post there to stop that kind of thing happening, but it seemed to go straight through him. Looking at the stats, Cardiff have deserved that. But as we know, it's the FA Cup, anything can happen. Richards has played through Vale, as he so often does, of his 19th goal of the season. Cartwheel to celebrate, finger pistols to the crowd, and there we go, back in front immediately. 1 minute after conceding, it's a lovely ball through from Richards, and Vale doesn't miss them. It was close to being offside. I don't know if we might get another replay on that. Nope. And that takes us through to half time. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. I mean, you can't get more clinical than that. So let's try and find another gear to take charge of this match. And after me giving Hutchinson the big I am at the start of the game, he's probably playing, well, a couple of defenders aren't playing great, but he's not having the best of games, is Hutchinson. Now we've got the luxury of bringing in an absolute quality replacement in Twine, so let's just bring him on here. That's what everyone likes, you know, 2 players for every position. That's the ideal scenario. Looks like Cardiff on the attack here. It's a great tackle, but it's bounced back to a Cardiff body, and that's simple enough for our soon-to-departing Czech wizard, Jarosz. As we're defending again, and that's gone wide. Settle for that. Last 20 minutes. Looks like they've gone more attacking according to my assistant manager. So hopefully that means we might be able to hit them on the break a bit. Richards is moving through. He's into Twine, and what a spoon that one. Well, like it was easier to score than miss, and he's blazed it right over. That's disappointing. Here we are into the last 5. Can we hang on for a momentous 2-1 win? We'll just bring Smith off, waste a bit of time. Time wasting substitution. Classic. And there we go. Through to the 4th round of the FA Cup with an excellent performance, it has to be said. Absolutely fantastic, that. Let's make sure there's no injuries or whatnot. I'm trying to sign someone here, centre-back. The negotiation, 165 grand, then extra kind of 100 grand in total. 300 grand, really, for this fella. Is he worth that? It's defensive cover, isn't it? Oh, well, it's not my money, is it? Let's see how we get on there. Okay. Send assistance. Okay, Vale, a little jaded and could do with a rest. So excellent. So I think we said originally we'd probably come back for the Derby game. That's away and it's on live on TV. I don't know when the 4th round will be played. It'll be drawn soon. But if the 4th round game is before this, then we'll play that one instead. But if not, we'll come back for the Derby game. We'll just come back as the 4th round draw is about to be made. So we'll do the same as what we did last time. So here we go. Man City, that'll be a nice one. Versus Arsenal. a plum tie in the fourth round. Everton versus Bournemouth or Burnley. Sheffield United or Fulham versus Cheltenham. That's a good tie for Cheltenham. Brentford, who I think in the last round beat, I can't remember who it was, 8-0, so they are on fire, versus Newcastle. Bristol City versus Aston Villa. Huddersfield Town versus Rotherham. Watford or Oxford, the battle of the forwards hasn't been settled yet, versus Millwall. Ooh, Chelsea or Liverpool versus MK Dons. We are away at a money-spinning tie. That's a beaut. A money-spinning tie away to either Chelsea or Liverpool, and that'll be on TV. Let's just simulate the rest of the draw there. What a fantastic tie for us. Absolutely chuffed to bits with that. I don't know if they've got the fixtures for it yet, whenever that will be, but let's say if that is before we play the next game, we shall 100% play that one on camera and see how we get on against one of the Premiership juggernauts. Okay, so welcome back for the second game of the episode. Let's show what's happened over the past few games. We have got Liverpool in the FA Cup. I forgot the Wimbledon game, the Battle of Wimbledon Common, so we'll do that one. And then we'll move on to Liverpool for the next episode. But in the meantime, we drew 1-1 with Ipswich. Let's just see. Jack Vale with a goal. They equalised a few minutes later. Iroga Banam got injured. He tweaked his ankle ligaments. He's out for about 3 to 6 weeks. Richards missed a penalty, unfortunately. Again, we absolutely battered him. We were really lucky to draw that one. But then we beat Newport away 2-0. Carter and Richards bounced back from his penalty miss, so that was pleasing to see. And then we unfortunately got beat last time out against Barnsley. Sonny Cox, with his first goal in about 15 games. To be fair, he usually comes off the bench, so that was unlucky. So that was great. Mitoma and Morris scored for Barnsley, and we had a goal disallowed in the 91st minute for a kind of borderline offside call, so it was a little bit disappointing there. So here we are in the Battle of Wimbledon Common. In the meantime, we have got Lewis Shipley in on loan from Norwich for some centre-back cover. We have bought a gentleman called Max Johnston, a right-back from Blackpool. He came in for about 500 grand. We sold Harvey to Middlesbrough, left-back. He's gone out. We've also bought a gentleman called Jack Stretton. Scouts came back with an A+ rating saying sign him whatever the price. So I managed to get him for about 200,000, I think. He's that kind of a striker slash forward. So he's coming, and he starts today because Jack Vale is in need of a rest. So this is the side we are going in for the Battle of Wimbledon Common. Jarosh as usual in the nets. Adebarju, Wilkie, Shipley and Samuels in defence. Hayden Carter is a little bit struggling with fitness. Smith, Perkins and Kane in midfield. Hutchinson, Stretton on his debut. And, oh, hang on, Sonny Cox should be in there. Let's have Rodell Richards up there. Rodell Richards, so there is the team. So let's get into it and see if squad number got to be given to Jack Stretton and see if we can keep up our excellent record against our neighbours across the common. We are at home. I'm not quite sure where Wimbledon are in the league. I shall check in a second when it comes back on. We're safely ensconced in the playoff picture as they're breaking here, and that's it's a wild finish, isn't it? We're safely ensconced in the playoff picture. Wimbledon are they are in the relegation zone in League One, so we will be favourites. I say we are kind of 8 points clear of the playoff. So yeah, we're hopefully come the end of the season we might have some playoff episodes, which will be nice. Would love to be able to get MK Dons into the Championship. It'd be fantastic. Well, for my career more than anything else, but I'm sure some bigger boys might come calling then. But we haven't started this game pretty well. All the highlights appear to be for AFC Wimbledon and not Milton Keynes Dons. All of the highlights, in fact. There seems to be another one coming up here. Let's have a look. We've robbed them of the ball there and the chance to maybe counter-attack. So a wonderful ball to Richards, and the keeper has made a good save there. But at least we seem to have woken up. Stretton seems to be playing pretty well in his debut, close to a 7 rating. Always tricky, he's not had many training sessions with the new squad. The rest of the team isn't playing great. Herbie Kane's having a particularly bad game, which is odd because he's on a particularly good run of form. I don't like what I just saw from that team. Give him a little bit of a rocket. Pushing some of the ball in, and Wilkie at the back stick, and he was offside anyway, but it was a good save from the keeper, Nick Sarnev. Perkins picks up his mandatory booking. How many is that for the season now? Because only 10 in the league. Crikey. I usually double that at this stage of the season, usually a booking a game. To think about making some changes. Smith is looking right. Let's make a couple of changes. Let's bring on Cornelius for Smith, and we'll bring on Twine for Kane. Kane's playing poorly. Let's bring Twine on in a slightly deeper role, but in that playmaker position, and see if we can just find a little bit of moment of magic, you know, a flash of brilliance, and see if we can take this. Oh dear, this is looking Leandrino. He's hit the ball. He's done a bit of a Ronnie Rosenthal there. It was easier. The goal was gaping, and he smashed it against the crossbar. And Jarash cleans that up. Is Leandrino Brazilian? He is. On loan from Middlesbrough. He's played for Napoli. Crikey. So that's somewhat of a coup, maybe. But it was easier to score there than miss. But he managed to miss, thankfully for us. Twine infield. Cornelius has risen. Sounds like a spy novel, that. Cornelius rising. Perkins infield to Twine. Adebayo, a deep ball in. The keeper's spilled it. Hutchinson, what a block by the defence. Throwing bodies in front of them of the ball. Colin Hendry style. Let's just demand more from the entire team. According to the last 15 minutes in a game, we really should be winning. But we haven't had it our own way. It's been a very even game. Can we just find that last minute goal or something? Something needs to happen. Hutchinson, he's been brilliant to decipher Hutchinson. Adebayo over. It's a naff ball in. Let's not beat around the bush. Hutchinson isn't playing well today. Oh no, Leandrino. He's hit the woodwork again. He's not having much luck. Is the Brazilian from Napoli. Now Samuels is looking rather tell. Let's bring on the new signing, Max Johnston, just for some energy up and down the left flank. And it looks like it's going to be a very disappointing 0-0. Yeah, we should have won that game really. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. So a slight disappointing end to the episode. We're still firmly settled in the playoff positions. Let's just see there's no kind of injuries on the back of that with the after game. No, there's nothing there. We're happy to stay. I'll just quickly attend this press conference for this. The usual kind of positive things in these kind of things. They're not. There's nothing too special in one of them. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Obviously, we're going to come back for the big game of Liverpool in the FA Cup. Probably Liverpool and kind of Lincoln maybe through the last episode of February. as we approach the business end of the season. So thank you very much, as always, for spending your time with me today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoy making it for you. Please subscribe to the channel. You'll see the link at the end of the video. I shall see you soon. Take care. Thank you. Bye.